Yo, how is it going, Mr. Draven Script L9?
Wait, my Discord, I can't hear you.
Wait, you're
Give me a second.
trolling. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. You know when
Alright, I hear you
oh
now.
oh hi, hello. I was just
Hello.
saying hello, Mr. Draven Script L9.
Hey, what's up?
How's it what's cooking, dude?
Yeah.
Mental boom? Is this what
Mental
we're
boom,
seeing?
bro. Oh, hell yeah. You wanna
Wait,
hear
is
the
this
story?
yeah, let's hear the story, dude.
Okay, I move in LAN. So, for the chip, just for laws and see what rank I can get over here. And when I came back, I lost my 10 first game in like low platinum. So,
Uh-oh.
oh yeah. So after I was kind of mental boom, so I just renamed because when you play with the L9 Draven script tag, people wanna camp you bot lane. So fun, bro.
What the fuck?
So yeah.
Okay. You're taking press the attack, wowza.
I feel like Conquer is a bit weak, like really weak right now.
Uh-huh.
You lack of damage. I think it's really good for a late game team fight, especially if you position really well. But I feel like it's too weak in laning phase. You fight against Vayne, she kills you before you kill her. So
Okay, she has pressed the attack.
so
Yeah, seems good. Alright, let us wait. Hello, let me see this.
yep.
Oh no, never mind. No, I thought it was someone I knew, kind of. Okay, let us take a look at these replays. Which one of these do we open up first?
Let's
I like
start with yeah.
this
Let's
is a,
start with this one. Let's
like
do
how
it
this
in
is a
order.
victory and this is a win. Is there a difference between a victory and a win?
I have no clue, dude. I
It's a
just
mental victory.
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, let's say
so
it like this.
what's on your mind today? What do you think you want to work on?
I think as a Draven player, I'm kind of weak in laning phase.
Wait, really?
Like not weak, I still Draven, but I do some mistake that like should not happen, and maybe are the reason why I'm not I rank. I think this is my
Okay.
problem.
So like,
Also,
for
yep,
example, how you lost half your health somehow, right?
yeah. And when I lose half health, I say Zyra's broken, so.
Oh no. All right. So what's going on here? What do you think? Let's just start from here.
Yeah, I remember this. I think my support was on top, yeah, like ish top side.
Uh-huh. So you think this is fine, or what do you think?
This is not good because I put Sona behind in XP and also I lost half of my health. So
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
good, bro.
So what do you think you should do differently? You know?
uh, like it was a weird leash. You don't leash a wolf often, but maybe I should have just hide and pretend to leash and just let them have the push because it's Saber. And after I lasted my CS with Sona, so she's not behind in XP. Maybe that would have been the good move.
So kind of um maybe you could say something like, "Hey, let's wait for Sona if your support is not here for some reason, right? Because if you try 1v2, what do you think is gonna
Yeah,
happen?
yeah, you lose, especially level 1.
Yeah, it's just I mean you can't win. So so how do you figure this out? Like what's the habit here? What do you think? Like so the thing we would prefer to do differently is if our support's not in lane, let's try to avoid 1v2 or at least know it's 1v2 to make sure we are doing the right thing. And then when do we do this thing? Like how do you know? Like what's the trigger here? What do you think?
What do you mean, what's the trigger? Like,
What possessed you to 1v2 in the first place? What
the
led
only
up to
reason you
this?
would look for a 1v2 is, okay, let's say they don't have your sums, you have your sums, and like you're 4-0,
No. Not like how do we 1v2? It's like what possessed you to be in a 1v2 situation here?
Uh, like what put me in a 1v2 situation, you mean?
Like the mistake is this. You lost half our health, right?
Yeah.
What happened? How did this happen?
I went for my CS while they were 2.
Yeah, you pretended like nothing was wrong, right? Everything's all the same, right?
Okay, I see.
So
Yeah.
you see this is very common, especially when your support roams or wards. and ADC does this. I mean, I used to do this all the time, right? Just we play like everything's normal, but they see your supporter is mid, and then they run you down, and then we're like, oh, we have a problem now, right? So, the trigger is kind of it could say like laning like normal, or maybe even trying to last hit or do something with the wave, and then what's the habit that you want to insert here?
Going for CS when it's safe, I'd say.
Well, like, what do you want to do to make sure? How do you know if you're 1v2 or not?
I think in this game, in this particular case, it was obvious they were coming like at 2 because they leash and then they're coming, I guess. So, and I know like Sona is so far and the creeps, melee creeps about to die. So,
yeah, so you say something like, you wanted to do this, but something's strange with the lane. You look at the map and you'll see where your support is, right?
Yep.
So we would say the habit is look at the map, and then look for your support. This is the same thing. Let's say you guys have staggered bases, and she's in base and you're in lane, right?
Yeah.
And if you're baiting for your support, because it's 1v2, or you're gonna wait for them to come in, you guys can fight. You have to know where they are, right? So you could say something like, instead of laning as per normal, if your support's missing, you should kind of look to see where they are, and then you kind of go from there. Because if you play like they're like next to you, it's totally fine if she's next to you here, right? But she's like so far away that it doesn't really make any sense. So we lost a potion here, and in fact we are gonna get pushed in if or even frozen on if you lose any more HP, right? So definitely an idea to look at. Oh, we're gonna run her down. Lamau.
I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like Zyra is really weak in a free situation, because when she pokes, her plant comes off and it's gonna push like with the plants, and Saber player always pushing. So I was really scared of getting pushed in this matchup, like till Sona gets some sustain. I don't know if like that's a good like idea, think this way, but I don't know, man.
Say it again. Say it again.
Like they're not going to freeze, because since they have Zyra and Saber, they're always gonna look for push.
Oh, I mean,
like not like voluntary, but it's just gonna happen because Saber used W and Q for poking. Q hit the CS. Zyra plants hit the CS after, so it's gonna push no matter what.
Okay, so what if they don't use their abilities? Right here. What if they don't use their abilities?
If they don't lose abilities, I don't lose health.
Wait, so what if they just auto attack the last hit, right?
Yeah.
And since you're so low HP, you can't fight them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they stand right here. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm completely.
Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, it's over. Okay, you gotta go home, I guess, right? You gotta base. So never really assume that they will push into you, because you're like Diamond 4 right now, right? So sometimes punish, sometimes not punish. You want to get to Diamond 3, Diamond 1, you always lose if you assume stuff like this. It's always gonna be the bad outcome. Like, if for example, if you get into my games, I will punish you 100% of the time, right? I'm not gonna randomly push or anything like that, right? You're at the point where you're gonna find like people who know people are trying to formulate strategies to make your life as painful as possible, right? So I don't know what rank this guy is, but easily not pushing here, right? You can just slow push. Honestly, I would just slow push and we go for a dive. You have the base, right? So there's nothing you can really do here. But don't play with the mindset that they have to do XYZ because it's natural for them. Yeah, if they can do nothing, that's the baseline.
Honestly, if I was against good player, my laning phase would have been done since there.
It's over. It's already over. Yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, I can tell you from experience. You play anyone my level or higher, it's already over, right? Like you lose at least a wave, or you're losing something. I don't know what you're losing, but you're losing a lot, right? So, you might not have lost the death, but Hecarim had to gank for a Draven lane. You guys didn't get anything. Like, it's really awkward, right?
Yeah.
Things are really awkward now.
You just see me walking around and like, oh, okay, then I'm just gonna back up.
So it's very much. I mean, the trading is very good. Look at this. The trading. Oh my God, you fucked them. That was really good.
Yeah.
Just somehow
she missed E, so I punished immediately.
Right. It's really good. You're really good instincts for punishing, right? But you also might have the opposite in terms of
Yeah,
getting punished.
yeah, exactly. I'm getting punished as well, so
Yeah. So essentially, so far, what we've seen is just when you notice a 1v2, you play differently, right?
yeah.
Usually speaking, you play differently. There are some times when you don't, like you're trying to bait or something. I don't know, like that. But if you don't play differently, you're probably losing, right? Oh, this is easy. They're focusing Sona.
Yeah,
Easy,
yeah,
kill them both.
yeah,
Wait
yeah,
a
like,
minute, wait a
I
minute,
was
wait a
like,
minute.
what's happening?
You can flash for this too. This is worth. Let's go. Oh no. Okay, I'm not too worried. It's a Draven
Yeah,
thing, right? So
yeah, I should have just flash and finish him like right there. Yeah.
well,
Wait, I'm just watching your stream as well, so I see it in the stream.
yeah.
I should have flashed when Idir like
It's-
right there. I should
I
have flashed,
mean,
not going back for it.
this is
But
a little hard, right? Because it's fine to not try and like if you thought you're gonna flash, you can't catch him. That's fine.
yeah,
Right? You need a Q
Yeah.
and a regular auto attack, right? And you're like, oh, I have to catch this axe. I think that's fine. All right, don't worry about it. You can do something like, oh, I could have dropped this axe and flashed and got my Q and then caught it and then W'd, right? But that's if you don't you don't want to randomly go for it, right? If you can come up with it, do it. But if you can't, it's totally fine, right? You already got your kill, so
yeah, I feel like my flash has more value in laning phase to not use it because Draven is such an oppressive champion.
Yes, exactly.
That's why you ban him every game, even if you play Caitlyn. I never understand that, but Draven is so oppressive. You have so much pressure with
your
flash.
jungle int him, your support will int him, something will happen. You will int him. I don't know, dude. Like you saw, like you killed Zyra twice in this lane somehow.
Yeah.
Right. Like
she missed her E, dude. That's why I just go in.
How did this happen, right? So yeah, definitely a spicy champion, but it's good. You're looking for these punishes. It's really good, and it's good. You have really good restraint in the sense that you thought you couldn't guarantee the kill on the Udyr. Don't go for it. I agree 100%. Right? It's better to not go for it if you can't guarantee something. So
you know who's Dopa, right?
Yeah.
He says you never flash for a kill unless it gives you an objective. So especially I feel like when you're AD carry, if you waste your flash, that's like the value is really higher than like other.
The value can win a team fight, right?
Yeah.
Literal win a team fight by yourself.
That was so greedy. Yeah, that was so greedy.
Speaking of Dopa, right?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What do you think?
I thought she already used ult. I don't know why, and then I flash in, so I'm dead.
There's also what kind of other idea is at work here?
I got snare. So
yeah, we got snare, but they're hitting Sona, so that's not bad. What do you think? Like, so you were like, okay, Zyra started ulti, that was not good, right?
Yeah.
You would obviously prefer not to do this. How would you, ideally speaking, how would you want to play this out?
I should have played that like slowly. Like, look there, I should not have go with Sona and just go like more on right side and focus Saber because Zyra already used ability. She can't hold me because she's out of range. So I should have focused Saber right there.
Yeah, you can focus Saber, right? No problem. Take it slow. Now, what do you think is the number one problem of this play?
Flashing in, bro.
Flashing in, right? Yeah. So flashing is definitely a mistake, right? So what possessed you to flash in? What possessed you? What do you think?
What do you mean? What possessed me?
What made you do it in the moment?
I wanted the kill for like Zyra is so behind in XP. Now she's just like we're just a level ahead, but look, she's gonna hit 6 like on the place, and after she used ult, but she was 5 before. Yeah, I think that's why I flash in. She was level 5 and she leveled up after killing Sona. Yeah, that's why I flash in.
Well, let's say so not only is this somewhat common of if they're level 5, they're already level 6. That's the assumption. But what else can go wrong here? If you flash in, let's just say Zyra's level 5.
Let's assume the jungler is bot lane because we don't see him.
Yeah, I mean, like they just killed. Your jungle just killed top, right?
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you killed the jungle too. Let's back it up. No, he just killed solo laners. Right? I mean, Udyr's definitely bot, almost guaranteed. Like Udyr didn't show up Udyr didn't show up top. He's definitely down here, right? So
yeah.
He's on Scuttle, he's on Golems. I don't know what's going on, but he could literally be next to you, right? So definitely an idea. I mean, look at what they're doing. What are they doing here? Watch, just kind of observe at their movements. Where are they going here? Oh, pink ward. Why do they pink ward? I wonder.
Yeah,
Right?
they set up for jungle, I guess.
Exactly. They're gonna pink ward right in front of you guys. That's suspicious to say the least, right? So yeah, there are a few reasons why flashing in here is not good. But you know, even if we can't calculate in the moment, we know that flashing in is only good when what?
When okay, let's say you will survive. Like you said, you can flash in. Like you talked that about like team fight, not for only laning phase, but you flash.
In this case,
Let's say I have 300 stacks. I flash in all the ways. 300
okay, that's
stacks,
true.
I flash
Yeah,
in.
that sounds
Because
good.
I'm Draven, you know, that's because I'm Draven.
Right.
Also, if my plays is like a really sure plays, you know, I flash in, I delete, let's say, Zyra in 2 attacks, so we win the team fight of that. Even if they go on me, I have my team to back up me.
Right. So you're calculated, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong, that's when it's not good, right? So how do we make sure something doesn't go wrong?
You take less risk.
How do you take less risk?
You play more like I'll say that. Let's like on this place we don't see jungle, so immediately we should have assumed that the jungle is bot, and also like this fight was like 100% sure it was going to be lose. At the best was a trade kill, and
is it 100% lose?
The moment we both got rooted, yeah, it was kind of loose.
How come?
Sona's dead, 1v2.
Okay, well, who are they focusing? We've seen this pattern before, right?
Yeah.
Who are they focusing?
Yeah, they focus the Sona.
So who do you focus?
Yeah, I focus the support as well.
Well, I mean, yeah. Who should you focus here?
Yeah, ADC. Clearly, ADC. I watched.
Definitely winning, right?
Yeah.
And then you know, after you kill Saber, what do you do? I mean, what do you do after that?
I just escape. I just escape, or I fight Zyra because I have VP.
Yeah. No problem, right? So here's the thing. This is the habit part, right? What possessed you in game, right? You wanted to kill someone. You saw this. You could kill him, right?
Yeah.
That consumed all of your thoughts, and you're like, I'm gonna kill this guy no matter what.
Oh hell yeah, that's
so. This is where we want to insert our habit here, right? When you get this urge, what do you want to do from now on? Is the question.
Like what I should have done when I was like seeing this, I should have like, I'd say kite by the right side, so I focus. I stop on Zyro. I go on Saber.
Yeah. You said something earlier, right? Okay, so here we can say well, let me just remind you what you said earlier. You said I want to play it slow, and we can just hit Saber.
Yeah.
Right. And if you need a flash, then you can flash. So here's the idea. When you see a play you can make, this is a play. We'll say this is a flash play, or you can do something crazy, right? When you see it, should you go for it immediately, or should you play slow?
Play slow. Always playing slow as an ADC will always be benefits for you.
Yeah. I mean, you'll find it eventually, right? You're gonna find it. You're gonna figure it out. Like that Udyr, for example. That was perfect. You're like playing slow to see if you can get him. You couldn't get him. Okay, that's fine. Right? Totally fine. You were looking for it. And then here it was kind of the opposite. You're like, oh shit, I can get this guy. And then you went fast and it got fucked up, right? So that's definitely the habit. For here at least, where when you see a play and you play slow, you're gonna get really good results, right? But if you speed it up, you know, if you be like, let's go in, let's do it.
Yeah, you commit. Basically, that was 100% commit. Like that was not worth. I gave Saber 500 goals. Like how was this worth?
And tower plates and you know and bots at jungle maybe and you know Saber extra wave, right? And you lost an extra wave. I mean, maybe your jungle will die because of this, right? Now you guys lost TP. You see how this stupid shit is going on, right? So this is why kind of keeping things clean in solo queue is important. Look at all that random shit that just happened. Right?
Yeah.
And it's all because we screwed up somehow. And it's weird because in solo queue, sometimes it's okay, you know, they'll die to your jungler and it's like, oh, okay, whatever. And sometimes they kill your jungler and it's a disaster. But you know, you wanna avoid this no matter what, so you have control over the game, right? At this level, it has to be clean. Or this is, I mean, when people complain about Diamond 4 and stuff, it's because when something goes wrong, it really goes wrong, right? Everything goes wrong.
Yeah,
so.
like really. It
Yeah,
really
so
does.
so you need to make sure that we're not starting it, and also we're also saving it. Like so Sona gets rooted, we kill the ADC, easy clap, right?
Yeah,
We did that
yeah.
earlier.
I,
So
I, I think I wrote it in chat. If you catch your ult, it's 100% kill. Like Saber is kind of hard to ult, but if she catch anyone with the ult, stun, 100% a kill.
mhm. Oh, this is good luck. Yeah, Sona ulti, let's do it. Oh, he lost. Oh,
Yeah, that was
oh
good.
my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
that
that
was
was a
so
good.
good.
Yeah, that
Oh
was a
my
good Sona.
god, that
Flash behind.
flash.
Yeah, she flashed behind.
Yo,
She
what
saved
the
me,
heck?
dude. She
That's
saved me.
crazy, dude. All
I
right, all
was
right.
out of position on that.
We
I
know what's
was
going
dead.
on here, right? What's the problem here?
Why the fuck do you play Draven frontline? I guess.
Well, I mean, let's say,
I've
okay. I
not
mean,
watched minimap. I think we saw a deer a couple seconds before, and I could have back off. Like, can
mm-hmm.
we see in the minimap the second we see deer? Like, we don't see him on the map. Man, I should have assumed it was bot lane. Now, I should have back off. Now we see him
Right?
on the map.
Anything
Yeah.
else? What do you think?
Uh,
Let's say besides
uh,
backing up, look at the map. So you gotta back up and all that stuff. Is there anything else here that's important?
no. I think I just want to save my life on that. Should have
Okay.
I try
Yeah, we
anything?
can we can. I mean, there's an idea here, right? When the jungle ganks, who do we focus?
The one that we can kite. Like, I always like I would have focused the ADC, but like see where's the ADC on that right now? Like if I attack him, there's Zara, Udyr, and Sivir that can go like on me,
Mm-hmm.
so I'd rather just run, but otherwise I try to maybe I could have damaged the Udyr and kite out as well.
Right. We focus the
Closest
jungle,
target.
right? The jungle. So you and Sona want to kill this guy super quick, and then you're good to go. And why not the ADC in this
Too
case?
far behind right now.
All right, he's he's gonna cut you out, and then all of a sudden you're in a bad spot, and the jungle kills you, right? So for sure, aiming the jungle is gonna be a good habit. But let's
Yeah.
just say we want to run away. We want that map awareness, right?
Yeah, I
How do
don't
we?
think I have enough damage against Udyr. He's like ninja tab and stuff like this, so.
Right. So then the question is, what's the habit you want to put in here?
And suck some dicks.
When I'm pushed to always look my map, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a good one, right? When you're pushed, this is what I do at least, is when I'm pushing up to their tower,
Yep.
I flash check, jungle check, and then
Yeah, exactly.
what do I do?
If you're full health, you have your flash, you can be under turrets, and you always need like an escape plan, like
So
an
like here?
idea. Yeah, like you need to have an idea what you're gonna do when the jungle is gonna show up.
See this?
Like,
So
Not
if you
panic like me.
if you walk away here, you're fine, right?
Yeah.
And why did you turn around? What do you think? This is actually a trick
reason
for most
I-
diamond players.
I went
here.
back just because I didn't watch my map at this point. I just wanted to get an auto F to poke.
Right? And why? Yeah, you didn't look at your map because why?
Because I'm focused on doing my trade, I guess.
Yeah,
Looking-
he's giving it to you for free. You're like, holy shit, this guy's stupid. And then the jungle comes out, right? So they're trying to trick you they're trying to get you to forget to look at the map.
Yeah.
Right? So another thing you put in here is when I see something weird, right? When it's like super free, suspicious, right? I'm getting
Yeah.
TP'd on or I'm getting ganked
Yeah.
or roamed on, right? It's suspicious. But for sure, the whole having a plan thing, I think is probably the easiest habit to work with, right? So
Yeah.
like you said, when you push in, do your summoner and map check, right?
Yeah.
And then you say, what do I do? What am I supposed to do here? Sometimes you don't have to hit tower, right? You can just
Yeah.
hide in a bush, or you can even look to roam mid, right? Or you can even clear jungle camps if your jungle's topside, right? You can you have a lot of options that don't have to involve pressuring on your tower, right? Or hitting the tower. You can even hit the tower. It's just maybe you just have to run immediately, right? But you need to make sure you come up with something before this happens, and then they trick you, and then we got a problem, right? So man, that was crazy. He saved you guys.
My mental set was like, oh, this guy is platinum. Like, he's retarded. He's not baiting me, He's just like, he doesn't know how to face Draven, and looks like the jungle was right there. So
I mean, maybe they don't know what they're doing, but it could be lucky, right?
Yeah.
You just sometimes it's you just have to prepare for the worst case scenario, right? So
yeah.
Let me see. Oh, nice. You can win this. Oh, I thought you were gonna go in 1v2. How do you know you can 1v2 here?
I have my 2 sums, my ult, and I have BF sword, and they have not reset yet.
How do
So
you?
and Zyra missed E as
Yeah,
well.
she missed her
So,
route,
so
so it's over,
yeah, I
right?
could have just wait. She's probably gonna ult, but I can just flash the ult, so I don't get knocked up, and I just kill them.
Well, when we see something suspicious, what do we just say?
Jungle is there.
And what it was the first thing I checked was the map, right? What do you notice about the map?
Udyr is top.
Udyr is top.
Yeah.
Udyr is top. KO is dead. Oh, good to go. Let's go fast, right?
Yeah.
So that's how fast you can kind of figure this out. It's like, you know, build up these habits in the sense of
and
if you kind of do this fast, if you can do this over and over again, you can do it super fast. Like, you know, I just literally when I saw that route, I checked the jungle and I'm like, okay, we can go now, right? That's like that's the kind of what's it called? Not really mindset, but like stuff you want to be developing. Oh, oh no.
Yeah, that was we're
you're winning,
not gonna talk about this one.
This is a bait, right? Oh, she might kill you.
No, I think I survived it. Yeah, so close. Oh my god. But the thing is, you see, this could be game changing. Getting 2 kills on Draven, I should have go for that place. I would not have waste my flash, and I would have get 2 kills.
Well,
so
this is yeah, that's true. But it's like how you won't. It's not like it's not like a consistent idea, right? Like, so what I mean by that is
situation.
Yeah. This is like a special situation. This happens like 1 in 5 games, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Or they'll bush camp for you, and their jungle showed, and your mid push them in, right?
Yeah.
And you know, if you have all these habits in place, you can go for something like this, right? You can't really. It's better to work on the more important stuff and just this is whatever for now, right?
Yeah.
And then because you're working on the important stuff, that will naturally give you this, right? You know, my habits didn't really. I'm not training how do I 1v2. I'm training map awareness and important abilities used. And that gives me 1v2, right? That tells me I can 1v2 or
exactly,
whatever, right?
exactly.
So, yeah, don't worry about if you miss stuff like this, it doesn't matter, right? It's more important if you know, lose all your health level 1, for example. Or
let's say
What's up?
Let's say I wanna hit master, okay? These things I cannot I'll say that tolerate that. I should have known that. I really need to because Draven laning phase is like literally game changing.
Yeah,
if you get the 4-0 Draven in laning phase, most of the time the game is doomed.
You just hit someone.
I see a challenger Korean Draven, they get like 20 kills. It's like against challenger player, you know, not because they're making mistakes, but just because
so strong, you can't do anything. Yeah.
I feel like Draven is when you play Draven, you play with an axe against people that they have wood stick, and your only losing situation is if you drop your axe or you're too confident, so you go in 1v5.
Yeah, and you just randomly die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, you know? Yeah. Based on the laning phase so far, we're just like, you know, the whole play slower with your flash, right? Is pretty much the biggest idea we've seen so far. So, and I guess, you know, jungle ideas. This is good to talk about though. Let's talk about this. What do you think? What happened here?
I went in with no vision.
So what would you rather do differently, and what was your trigger? What made you do this?
I don't know. I saw both of them getting the pink ward, and maybe for a second I thought like I could have just get some poke or maybe a small trade. But the thing I should have done is just, you see, I have a pink ward. I should have just like go on the right side and just put my pink. So first of all.
So like you would rather just pink this?
Yeah, and like now I see someone, I like just backing off, you know.
So the trigger was you saw someone clearing wards and you wanted to hit them, right?
Yeah.
So what habit do you want to insert here to make sure that this is fine? Like why did this go wrong?
Map awareness.
Right.
We don't see Kel. We don't see Kel. We don't see Saber. I don't see on the bottom of the screen, but I think like there's 2 missing people right now. Yeah, 2 missing people right now.
Yeah, there's 2 missing people. So 1 bot, and so you know if a fight breaks out, you know it's 3v4, right? 2v4, 3v4 at best. So so you want to look at the map if you see someone hitting your ward. Yeah. I'll tell you if you can stop them or not. Right? Easy, right? Exactly what you said. So you insert this habit into here, and this will help you, you know, help keep your mid game clean, right? Because we know that if you throw a lead on Draven, you're gonna be really sad eventually.
You're useless if you
Yeah.
fall too much behind.
Yeah, exactly. So oh, we look at the map here and we say, oh, you know, this is a trap. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it seems like this is not a good idea, right? And not only that, but your mid laner wants to base, so this is probably not happening. So you know, the trigger is you see them doing something, you try to stop them, or you think you should try to stop them, and the habit is what?
Looking at the map.
Yes, look at the map, count numbers, all right? Like this
I
has to be like ironclad habits that you want to start making sure they're good, because you know every time they've kind of done something on your screen, you walked up to fight them.
yeah.
Right? Remember the whole the Udyr was ganking, you're like, oh shit, Saber's walking up. You turn around and hit her, it's a trap, right? They're
Yeah.
trying to. It's like they're not even like doing it on purpose. It's just like naturally, right? They're
Yeah.
just doing things. Oh no, we lost mid tower off that.
Yeah.
Wait, they're sieging. Oh my god, that's so
I feel
funny.
like I went on Wolf to sustain, but they have
Right,
not
right.
expect me to still be in the fight, so that's why they went for a siege and I fucked them over
Right.
that.
We know sieging is always doomed, right?
Like,
Sieging is a mistake.
and
That's,
you see how like Saber is playing frontline on that? Like,
Mhm.
oh, that was so free. So
Yeah,
that's why I went
easy.
for it.
Very nice. Oh, this is free too. Nice dive. This Jace can't touch you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Always kiting back. So
Nice. 2 hits. Okay. I don't think you can get this guy. Feels bad.
yeah, true. I
I
remember.
mean, it's fine for a 4v5. Let's back it up. Let's see. What do you think? Is this fine? Do you think you do something better or what?
Like now, I think this is good because I'm like there's 4 people in front of me. So like, even if like Timo is top lane, and like I should have backed just after the 2 kills, you know, like just greeting stuff.
How do you know, right? So you say you want to back after the 2 kills. How do you know?
All the team is dying, I guess, and also we see Timo top, so we know like we don't have numbers advantage.
Let me see if we can look at an interesting idea here. Check it out. Right. So what's the trigger here?
We have nothing. Teammate is about to die. So
Well, what's the trigger? Like what's the thing that you did? What's the thing that you saw that made you do what you did?
I
You know what
saw
I mean?
Jace low HP, so I went for the
Yes.
kill.
Yeah, I can kill this guy, right?
Yeah.
That's the trigger. There's always the trigger for Draven lanes, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I can kill this guy. And remember this like same with Zyra, right? Is I can kill this guy. So let's insert our new habit and say you can kill this guy, make sure it's clean, play it slow. Would
Yeah.
you play this differently?
Yeah, I would have like kite back, not like I went forward. Watch the play. I went forward after. Like that was so stupid. I don't know why I did that.
And
But
fight back. You can fight I mean, this Sivir is dead if she walks up. This KO is dead, you know.
honestly, I think I was seeing my pentakill. I was like, Kale probably don't have ult because they just lost the fight. Saber is like mid HP, so I was like, man, I can go for that.
Right, so we saw we could kill him. We took 2 tower shots. Is that all our health? 2 tower shots is all our health. Feels
Yeah.
bad, right? Let me see. How much is tower damage? 260. Oh my god, 330, 340. Oh my god, I lost like 600 health from that, right? So you know this is definitely the same idea, right? And it's like, you know, it seems strange. Who wouldn't go for this?
Yeah.
Right? Who wouldn't go for this? But this is kind of part of your habit training, right? Is you know you don't want to go for it unless it's uber clean, in the sense that you want to make sure that you're already winning the fight. So all you have to do is just not throw it. This is winning. Done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Somehow it turned into losing, right?
Yeah.
So this is these habits. You know, okay, fine. Sometimes you can get him and still win, but a lot of times you're gonna throw as well, right? And the reason we want our habits in place is that we can cover all the bases. Nothing can go wrong.
Like 1 out of 2 games that I lose on D4 is because of a throw. Basically, like I was like basically 9 kills ahead, and doom, I lose, and then the kill we go to late game and boom, you lose.
Yeah, exactly. Some kind of throw happens, right, as ADC.
Yeah.
And it's like really sad. So you know, this one habit that we're seeing so far is seeming like it would be really good to work on. Making sure that when you see a kill,
is my mid game macro is good. What I mean by that is, was it good to end laning phase at this point? Was it good to go mid? Was it good? You know,
Oh,
like
okay. Let me,
I'm
let me,
really
yeah, we
I'm
can take
really
it back.
confident with that. I feel like I'm always ahead in CS, so that's my good indicator that I'm like playing like I farm lane that are not farmed and I don't stay in a lane that are already farmed.
I mean, so far it
So
seems fine,
was
right?
this fine to go mid on like taking red and going mid? Like I
Yeah,
felt
yeah, it's totally fine, right? Like, let's take a look here. So, who wants mid? Silas, right?
yeah.
Or you would want mid, honestly, and Silas can go bot. And oh,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
basic,
that's
so
what I
you
thought.
stay
This
mid, no
what
problem.
yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
or even
going
Timo can go bot. So yeah,
yeah, I feel like with Draven you don't want to stay bot like too much cuz you have a lot of damage, so
right. Okay, nice
I get a
pick.
pick. Yeah,
It's
exactly. I was looking
really
for a pick.
really spicy.
That's why you
They
play
fucking
press the
saw
attack.
you, dude. They saw you guys clear this ward. What the hell? Oh my god. All
Yeah.
right, whatever. Nice,
Yeah, whatever.
nice trick. I like it.
Other reason
Oh,
why I take press the attack is you see on their team they have 4 squishy. Like unless they have 5 tank, why not go and press the attack, you know?
oh, oh, yeah, that's true. It's not bad. It doesn't seem bad at all. This champion is broken though. You see this?
Yeah, yeah, and that was before the nerf,
Champion's
by the way. That was
this
before the
champion's
nerf, by the way.
actually fucking broken, dude. Oh my god.
I still managed to just boom her up, but
Yeah,
that's
very
pretty much.
nice. Oh, maybe that. Oh, so what happened?
Again, like straightforward Draven dive. I flashed in.
Right. So this is
Three
becoming a thing.
people.
Like this is becoming a thing. 'Cause I don't know if your team can Baron anymore, right? If
Yeah.
you die for this, you did kill. You
Yeah,
did kill
that would
two
have
people.
been
It's really
better.
good.
Yeah,
But
they have
I
to
don't know if you can
reset instead of
Baron.
go for ban.
Yeah, like fast forward, your team can't Baron. Where's the damage, right? So
Yeah.
and they couldn't stop you anyways, right? You see this, and then oh, they have no HP. They can't stop you anyways. So
Yeah, they would
um,
have needed to reset, so
yeah, and then
that was
they
just
walk into a
free.
Teemo shroom if they try and stop you, right? So what do you think you should have done better here? What do you think you should have done instead?
Not I think we should have just taken the turret and then going for barons. Like honestly,
Right.
no need to fucking flash in.
Right.
Oh my
Or
god.
if you get the urge to, you can look for it, but don't actually do it until you figure it out, right?
Yeah, like you said, the only reason you will try to look for a place is when it's 90% safe, and that was not 90% safe.
Yeah. You need to clean. There was it looks like maybe something could happen. You need to make sure it's clean first. So
Yeah.
if you have like a second to think, you're like, okay, flash, auto, E, kill Jace immediately. We can back off or keep going, right? And
Yeah.
then when the actuality is, the people who see this are like go, and then something random happens. Like you actually hit Saber here, right? And so
Yeah.
Jace hit you for however much this is, and then you try to finish off Jace instead of Saber, and she got a crit in, right?
Yeah.
See this 348? That's like the tower, and like there's like Jace damage coming in. You see this? He's the one who killed you.
Yeah.
So he fit in like 2 or 3 auto attacks. So it's like
Yeah, I kind of choke on that though. I think that would
it's
have.
physically possible. It's doable, but
Yeah.
not if you don't plan it out.
Yeah.
Right? It's doable, but you need to clean it up first. And you have a lot of time to figure it out, right? You're not taking tower, I don't think here. So you can just walk at them and then see what's good. But
I like other than my mistake, I think I'm playing too let's say reactively over than just planning stuff. You know,
yeah,
when
reacting
you
like
watch
yeah.
when you watch Irelo like Master and Diamond One and stuff like this, people things happen, but everybody knew that would happen. You know, it's like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
surprise. Now I
No
just play on
surprise,
like
no surprise.
trying to be the 1v9 kite machine. You know, so that's not good habit, and I know like this not gonna get me higher than Diamond 3.
I mean, the mechanics are good, right? But it's just the decision. You want to just start building up decision making habits. I think.
Yeah.
So, this is an easy clap Baron, I'm pretty sure.
Also, other
Oh my
thing that you
God.
need to know, I feel so much pressure right now because I know Kel is like the most broken champion in the fucking game, and like we need to end the game before they hit level 16. You know, so
Do you though? Why do you though? She's strong at level 16, right?
yeah, she's not strong, dude. She's fucking broken. That's
She's broken, right? Okay,
yeah.
so you think that 6 item Draven can't deal with 6 item Kale?
I have tried it a couple times, and it's really weird. You need like, let's say they have Saber. Saber boosts movement speed. Either is gonna go on me. Kale's gonna have like, I'd say 1,000 movement speed. Like, I need to play. The only like way I can win against Kale is I 2 auto her, then I E auto, and I proc the press the attack, and I cancel her ult with my E, and I just kill
Yeah,
her. That's like my only chance.
you actually just 3-shot her, right? So
Yeah.
there's no problem here, right? Honestly, there's not an insane problem. If you are like 0-0-0, we might have a problem with Kale scaling. But how much money do you need before we say that we don't care about Kale? Look at this. How much money do we need before we say we're fine? This is a lot of money.
For Kale, I'd say like an item and a half more.
Item and a half more. That's crazy.
So like, I'd say like 4,000 gold, you're good to go.
Sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're at 4,000 gold at least, right? Like you 3-shot her. Check it out. Zyra's Zyra's a little bit less tankier than Kale. You 3-shot Zyra.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no need to feel pressured, right? Like think about it this way, like when you're trying to prevent scaling, right? When you're at the threat of they're out scaling you, it's not that we try and make something happen. It's we will take 50-50 barons instead of not taking 50-50 barons, right? That's the kind of that tips the balance in that sense. But it's not like, you still don't want to. Yeah. This is losing no matter what, right? This is losing either you're scaling or they're scaling. This doesn't win anyways, right? So I think that's the, if there is like, if you do feel pressured by like they're outscaling you, think of it in that sense of we should rush to secure objective vision earlier than sooner, right? So like we'll face check bushes as a team of 5 because we are stronger early mid game.
Also, someone in your chat just said something really important. The threat of Draven damage is more important than Draven himself.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much
pressure. That's like
pretty much ADC in a general, right?
Yeah. I shouldn't have, like, my position was just so bad on that. Like, I was in middle of 4 people, but I felt like Zyra was free, but I shouldn't have get E. I think.
Bro,
like,
what was the trigger?
Easy kill, bro.
Yeah, you can kill this guy. So what do we want to do instead?
Play it slow.
Take it slow. Maybe even look at the map, right? Take it slow, but you don't actually go for it immediately because this seems to be the main problem. You're right. You can kill the guy. Sometimes killing him is not good though, right? So you're gonna have a big problem. Your team still can't bear it. Your team still can't bear it. Well, I mean, I guess we can get inhibitor, but we're really slowing down the game, and that's what's letting KO scale. So
I feel like now was the part I knew the game was won when we hit the inhibs.
What is this?
Dude, that's a good question. That's Diamond 4, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
What's going on?
But I felt like Timo was good, like in a way that he can blind Udyr and also blind Kill. So I was like, meh, I'm not gonna say anything, and it's not like complaining.
That's true. He can blind Kill, right? That's true, huh? He can blind everyone on their team. It's just a really spicy build for sure.
And even if I say the fuck retard, what the fuck is that build? It's not like gonna change anything.
It's not gonna really do anything. Yeah, so whatever, man. Something, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, we can honestly we play the game without Timo the whole game, anyways, right? So very nice. We end the game. Nice. So yeah, definitely kind of seems to be the same idea over and over again, right?
Also, I don't know if there was a team fight in this game, but I'm a new ADC player. A season ago as a top laner main, and
oh really?
Yeah. So like, is I think I have issues with team fight. I think like I've watched a lot of your videos. All your educational VODs. I've watched all of them. So I feel like now I'm a bit better, and I just don't fall for the bait like always. And I'm talking like for today, but it's like. It's hard to team fight with ADC. I feel like that's really important part of being an ADC player. Having good team fight. So if we get a chance, I think like the next game with Vayne game, we have a lot of team fight. So Vayne is like kind of ish champion that you just kite. Like,
do you want to see it? We can just watch this one now, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
It's like my 5-time Vayne. Holy shit, yeah. Canadian, bro.
Oh, 5th time? I see.
Yeah,
Spicy.
like only thing I know about Vayne damage and stuff like this is watching other people playing her. Like I not myself as like, and I know all. Let's say, like we're gonna say it. Vayne is broken right now, so press the attack is like. I just need to play slow, and I'm sure I'll always win with Vayne.
Right. Let's let's watch this.
Yeah, that was questionable. Like,
What do you think? What do you think?
I went on a flank alone against like 3 RTC champ. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
What should you have done instead?
Just go in right with the team.
Maybe you can go push mid, push bot, right?
Yep.
So what was the trigger here?
Easy kill, bro.
You can see, yeah, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, I can kill this guy, right? And you know, it consumes you to the point where you forget about everything else, right? Charm, binding. He has flash. He has passive. I don't know, right? Any of these could happen. So, and you know, can you beat any of that? It's impossible. So,
Nah.
definitely. Yeah, definitely seems like a recurring theme in your gameplay. I mean, everything is totally fine up until you see that and you're like, wait, what's going on, right? So it's good. It's like the only mistake really that we're seeing, the only big mistake we're seeing is kind of this, where somehow you're inting to try and kill these guys, right? And it's not that you're not killing them. It's just that you know you dying is not worth. So
yeah.
And then okay, we're defending tower. Oh, here we go. This is it, right?
Yeah, that was cocky, but I was charmed anyway, so I'm like, yeah, now she has no charm, so I can go for that.
Oh, nice kiting. That's good. It's good that you didn't tumble.
I didn't commit for that. I knew like her charm with her 45% CDR build is so like 5-second ish, so I was like, yeah, I'm just.
That was really good.
I got her.
You got the tower off that. Yeah, you got her ulti for your ulti, and you got more health, and you sustained that. Right? That's really good. Right? So this is literally the same thing. Check it out. This is literally the same thing, the same exact spot. Wait, check it out. The same exact spot, except you're not playing Draven. This is Jace, right? So this is the correct move. Is you can just not go for it. You don't have to, right? You're like, oh, okay, I can flash, auto attack, condemn, and then tumble this way and kill her. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, but unless you can figure it out right now, you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
So this is really good. Not doing it is the correct move.
Too spicy, dude. Vayne is
spicy.
Like, oh my god. Like you do 1,000 damage, but you get one shot by everything. You get one shot by minions, so you have to play it perfectly and really slow. Yeah, I thought that was her Q, so but whatever.
I think that's fine, right? This is also this is a nice trick where if you flash, they think you have no more escape and then you tumble, right?
Yeah.
Or you can tumble and they think you have no more escape and then you flash, right? This is not necessarily poor. I think there are some good mechanics here. You're definitely not missing you're definitely not losing because of mechanics for sure, right? Wait, what did you just do? Hold on. What are we doing?
I cleared the whole fucking jungle. I want items, bro. That was
maybe. I mean, rep off is fine. So, what is your support doing right now?
My support was like mid lane clearing the wave. No, was it? Yeah. So I should have. Like we don't see CS, so I was like, yeah, I want a couple more gold. So
what are you buying though?
I wanted, I think, for Zil and I already had enough money. You see, I have 600, I think. It's enough for Zil plus. But I think I'm actually gonna go for QSS. Yeah.
Right. So we already have enough money. So you know, usually speaking, ADC likes to make as much money as possible. So this should be fine. Why is it in this case not quite the right move?
I steal my jungle farm first of all. I already have enough money for myself, and also we're losing minions mid.
Yeah, losing minions mid. I think your jungle's going bot side, so he's not even clearing this camp. This is fine, right? If your jungle's not coming here, you can clear this, and he's not going to be here in like 45 seconds, so it'll come back up. But what else are you losing here? There's an interesting idea at work here that is kind of important.
I don't know. They don't see me, so it's not like I lost any pressure.
We kill this guy.
Yeah.
What is your team doing? What does your team want to do here?
We wanna push the lanes. Like, I feel like we need to push the lanes, and after like a ish siege, or maybe looking for a pick since we have Elise.
So if you haven't based it and you're gonna base
but
anyways,
my mentality right now is I need gold. I need to be as much. Yeah, I need to be really productive. You know, like so I don't lose my lead. I think I'm 7-1 now, something like that. Yeah.
Well, like what is this? What is this?
Yeah, they see. This is Baron toggling on the minions.
Right. So if your team has Baron and they're pushing and you base, how long do they have to wait for you
Not
before
that
we can
much.
actually do something?
I feel like right now even if we go top, you see there's no first turret. Like we may be looking for mid lane, but like it takes 3 seconds to back with the Baron, and after I have home guard. Like look my
What happened to your Morgana just now?
I think she's getting caught.
You just lost Baron, right? So
Yeah.
you guys just lost. Your team will do something if you guys aren't synced up properly. Your team is not gonna notice you're here, right? It's not quite kind of. Your team is not ready to push because you're not on the map, and they're doing it anyways. Is Kennen dead here?
No, not yet.
Kennen's dead here. They could choose to kill Kennen if they want. They can kill Morgana if they want. They can kill Ryze if they want. You see how like there's a problem here, right? So everyone on your team is gonna do something strange, like okay, fast forward, and I don't know what's going on here, but there's problems everywhere, right? See, this top is very questionable. Bot lane is very questionable right now. I'm surprised no one died, but
it's like yeah, that was like really weird fight. Like I think we don't have like a real tank, like not a Zac and not stuff like this. So looking for a siege will be really dangerous since they have a lot of pokes. So in this situation, I kind of feel trapped. I just need to farm and like just wait for the team fights and do well on the team fights.
Well, your minions will siege for you, right?
Yeah, that's kind of true with Baron.
Yeah, so you don't have to hit the tower. The minions will hit the tower, and it's like you do want to make money. So would you rather make your money now and then base and then go, or would you rather base, buy your item, and then keep making money after?
Yeah. So
which is better?
Second option.
Second option always, right? So because you can be on the map for your team versus the other one is you haven't bought yet. Right? You said you wanted the QSS, then a team fight breaks out now, you didn't have it still, right? So that's kind of a major idea is right after you get the Baron, you can do this. This is totally fine if you need that money to buy the item, but if you can already buy the item, come get it after you base. Come get the money after you base.
To be honest, I just don't play enough Vayne. I thought I bought Zeal first, and then I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm Vayne. I need QSS because 1 CC I'm dead, So right now I'm kind of in a weird flank, weird position. So
yeah, that was kind of strange. Right?
Yeah,
let's take a look at this.
Like we just saw Ari, so I know I'm fine. I'm gonna play it really slow. This team fight, I'm gonna play it really slow. You'll see.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about this section here?
I feel like this is dumb because I don't know. I don't think we win team fights. So I'm just taking the free turrets and then going bot lane. So they have to clear mid.
Do you see any problems here?
To be honest, no.
So let's back it up. This is less of a. This is more of a. Okay, so what's the point behind Baron? Why do we need Baron?
To push. Maybe like looking for ending the game,
Okay, so let's say like what's a good value out of Baron? Let's say we got this inner tower. We kill all the inner towers, and then Baron's over. Do you think is that below average, or above average?
Nah. With Baron, you need to get inhibs.
Yeah, so you need to crack the base, right? You need to kill.
Yeah, and after you can get Baron, and after you can get inhib, and after you can get Baron, it's like. That's how the game works.
So how do you apply pressure to their inner tower, their inhib tower?
I need to be grouped with my team.
Well, if you group with your team, and they constantly clear waves, is that the most efficient way to crack the inner tower?
No, I guess, but probably, maybe, I don't know.
Like what happens if you have someone top, 3 people mid, and 1 person bot, and everyone has Baron? Is it
Yeah,
easier or harder to crack the
yeah,
base
it's
than
our
5 people on one
it's
lane?
easier for us because when they go for top, we go for bot. When they go for bot, we go for top. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, exactly. So now instead of 3 lanes, it's 2 lanes, mid and bot, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to watch this, right? So if you,
I
how hard is it for Ari to kill these minions?
your mic cut. I didn't
Oh,
hear.
how hard is it for Ari to kill these minions right now?
Kind of hard because Baron reduced magic damage if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, it's pretty hard, right? Okay, check it out. How
But
about
I know
now?
Kennen is coming, so I figured that I needed to go bot, but maybe I should have.
Mhm.
Like
Well,
right now we don't see enemies as well, but I feel like we have a lot of word in their jungle, so
Mhm.
I'm not afraid of going. Like you said, pink right there, a word.
Right,
Yeah.
but if we kind of go by here,
Yeah, that was
this
kind of. I was hoping they don't have vision, so I can condemn it just 3 taps her, but didn't work out. So not right
but
now. I'm just backing off because I feel like this is dangerous. I'm waiting.
and if you were pushing mid here, where would you be?
Uh, at the last turret, I guess.
Yeah, you'd be hitting the inhib tower right now, right?
Yeah.
So how do we know whether we should come to this fight or not, right? It's like, oh, okay, let's back it up. So it was we were hitting this, we got the tower, nice, and then we wanted to rotate bot to group with their team, but how do we know that this is unlikely to be the right move? It's unlikely to give you the most.
Mm, I don't know, man. I don't know.
How many people do they need to stop you with these Baron minions?
Like let's say for one Baron buff, they need 2 people.
They need 2 people,
Other-
right?
Otherwise, it's not efficient.
Ari and someone else. So can they kill you if you're just like standing here, buffing the minions?
No,
If you guard this cannon minion, how do they stop you?
they can't.
It's really hard, right? I would say they'll have to figure something out. They have to trick you or trick your team or whatever, right? But if you leave the wave, they don't care anymore, all right?
Yeah, that's
It's
kinda
easy.
fair.
And then they'll also just all sit bot and defend this tower. It's a lot easier than having to deal with this split push. So if there's a Baron idea, how do we close our games? You want to make sure you have as much pressure as possible, and you can do it by yourself as Vayne, Draven, whatever, and especially if you have flash, right? So easy tip can be like make sure you're playing with your wave. Don't worry about like cannons coming in or whatever. It's which wave is Baron empowered.
Yeah.
Right. Like these are normal waves. I mean, if you say cannon's coming, this is the next wave. That's in a long time. Right? So I'll be like, oh, just stick with this wave, no problem, and make Ari afraid, right? We can look to do something, and then like, oh, they don't send 2, they don't send 2 for you, and Ari's still clearing. What do? Oh, we fight her easy. Right?
Yeah, I kill her
Yeah.
like, especially if with Genzo stack, I need like
QSS,
4
right?
attacks. She's dead.
Yeah, exactly. So
Worst QSS timing at 10, dude.
it feels bad. Right? So it really is playing around Baron, right? So here you're doing what we wanted you to do, but your team is no longer bot, right?
Yeah, that
So-
like out of position again, not watching the map. Like, and our team, you see Elise backing and Morgana backing, and
Right.
there's
So-
me mid lane.
Yeah, coordinate with your team when you have Baron, I guess, is a good way to look at it. Like, do what will help them, if that makes any sense.
Okay,
So-
that was early was good.
That was pretty interesting, huh?
But yeah, that after
and then he
boom,
just died.
not watching the map, bro.
What do you think, right? So
Go out. Immediately after I dodge Kled ult, I go out. There's
Yeah,
no
so-
need. Like,
you thought you could kill him, right?
yeah, I thought he was alone. But I
So-
thought they were bot clearing the wave, but looks like they were.
Definitely, no one's there. Definitely, no one's there. Right?
Yeah.
So that is very much an idea of, what's the trigger? What's the trigger?
Easy kill, bro.
Easy kill, yeah. And then what do we want to do from now on?
Not being too greedy.
Make sure
Like-
it's clean, right?
Yeah, and also you wanna
Super,
take
super
like
clean.
advantage and keep it like an advantage, Like if I was just killing Lux, I got her flash. That was good for our team. So now we have Baron pressure again, and
Right. Exactly. Keep things clean, right? There's no need to go crazy. It's oftentimes how you'll lose your advantage, right? So
yeah.
oh, this is easy. They trolled.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
an interesting
played-
difficulty.
I play it really safe. This team fight, like honestly, I wanna play it like really calm and really safe.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
like,
1v5 now. Yeah.
I
You
don't
can
play
tumble in there
Vayne
now.
often. I just go for calculated risk. Right now, I know I can QSS and just kill
Yeah,
this
that's
guy.
really good.
I go
Yeah.
back.
That was actually this is really good team fighting right there. That was exactly what we want. So it seems like if you do crazy stuff, it's
now
because
they miss everything.
there's less people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can kill someone that looks like a 1v1 or 1v2 or something, and then their whole team shows up. I don't know, but in team fights, it seems like you're performing really well. Look at this, very calculated. So it's not that you can't do this. It's gonna make a habit of it in every single fight, right? It's really good. Very nice. Very nice. That's really good. Look at this. It's perfect. We say play slow. Just because you can go for a crazy play doesn't mean you have to, right? Like, here, like, maybe you can do something with flash, right? But, you know, playing slow gives you, is just as good. Yeah. Playing slow is just as good. You can flash, auto, Q auto, and then go for this guy and QSS and Blade the Ring King. But you don't have to. You're already winning.
Yeah.
Right? You just want to make sure you don't throw, which is what you're doing. It's perfect, right? And then, you know, you're still winning and it's still winning. And it's easy, right? You guys ended the game. So very much kind of copy this team fight in your games, and I think you're doing really well.
But like,
right?
I think it's easier for me to do it like with Vayne, because with Draven you kind of feel the pressure of you're not scaling. With Vayne, you know that they have to commit for you. It's like not the opposite sense, you know.
That's honestly just like a mental thing, to be honest.
Yeah, so, I feel like
don't let it make you do crazy things. If you think it's impossible, then don't go for it, right? Yeah. Don't kind of get the pressure to you. Like, one of the biggest mistakes is your team is losing topside, so I need to kill them bot or we lose the game. And then you try and kill them bot and you guys get double killed and you guys definitely lose now, right? But if you just play correctly, you'll find something eventually, right?
Makes sense.
And then you can save your team after that. But yeah, don't if you do feel like pressure to try and make something happen because you're getting outscaled, don't go for something you think won't work. You want to kind of come up with something that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm playing like all the games I lost in when I came back in NA is because of that, like playing too aggressive and stuff like this. And after I watched your I'll say that how to team fight as an ADC, like two videos, like 2 times. My God, it fucking helps after. I just like
makes sense. Right?
I feel like it's easy to carry at this elo. I don't even need to do like perfect plays. I just need to stay in the back.
You don't need to do anything. They'll actually just kill themselves, right?
Yeah, exactly,
like,
bro.
You just stand it. You're just like, okay, I guess they're just feeding now. So yeah, no need to do anything crazy. When you need to actually like set up mistakes and stuff, that's honestly beyond my level, right? That's above challenger. So even like challenger, like honestly, the way matchmaking works right now, someone will int into you always, because they pull like Diamond 3 players into challenger games, so you just never really have to learn anything crazy.
I feel like everything one shot everything as well, so like a little small mistake costs you the game now. So
oh yeah, especially in the late game stages. So any last questions before we wrap it up?
Yeah, like what do you say to have a better laning phase as Draven? I've watched your video on trade matchup, all-in matchup, and you know the things you explained, how you should play the laning phase depends on the support matchup. But you just said like in a 5 second, you said you're always looking for all-in with Dravens, and after you have not talked with Draven. What did you mean by that? Like, I know you're looking for all-in, but you can get punished so hard if you play like, let's say Vayne now. If you do long trades with Vayne in laning phase, now you lose as Draven.
Let's say like this is a lane with Sona, right? And Sona is usually considered trade, right?
Yeah.
You can trade or poke or whatever, and then you're playing Draven, you can always all in, right? So you can always you always have potential to kill these guys, which you did. You know, they aim Sona, you aim Saber, you win, right? You see how that works? That's why Draven can always be considered all in. He has enough damage to kill the ADC by himself.
Is that correct? So, is it better for me to not punish the enemy ADC mispositioning? Like, you know, when you know your video about like how you pressure in lane with auto attacks, like you pretend to go for it and you actually don't.
Yeah.
Do you think like with Draven you need to commit for this? Like, because if you get poked, let's say like Zyra, you know, she just WQ, some way is just gonna hit you and you lose.
Well, when you're pretending, you shouldn't be getting hit. All right, is the idea. Like if you pretend to pressure and she hits you, then you weren't pretending hard enough, right? It wasn't good enough. You actually got hit, so yeah. Pretending it like implies you don't get hit. Yeah, so it was just a lot of it was the level 1 thing, right? Remember, keep track of where your support is to make sure you're not You're not accidentally playing incorrectly. So
Yeah, makes sense. All right.
anything
I guess
else?
yeah, I feel like I just need to improve on like map awareness during laning phase, not getting stupid trade because that cuts the lane if you do stupid trade. So just by
Right,
playing
right,
correctly, you wait them for commit. That's way better.
right. What do you think is the biggest takeaway? What do you think you're gonna work on?
The I think I need to work slightly on my, I'd say map awareness in general because like let's say when I took half of my health mid because Saber was in the bush, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Good
really
thing I had
bad.
Bloodthirster, dude. If I don't
Yeah.
have Bloodthirster, it's fucking noob. I have to back, I lose all pressure.
Right. So the habit there was you see something you want to do, look at the map, right?
Yeah, look at the map before calculating in action. I'd say it this way.
Yeah. That sounds. Remember, you have to remember your trigger, right? What possessed you to do something in game, and then stick
Always,
your habit in there. Okay.
it's my kill pressure. I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
falling for it. I'm
yeah,
baiting
dude.
myself. I'm
Yeah,
outplaying
baiting
myself.
yourself. That's true. It's true. You're baiting yourself essentially. So,
But
I would say that's a good habit. The other one was probably like you see blood. You see someone. You see someone you can kill. You get red in your eyes to play it slow still, right? Um,
yeah,
yeah, I think those are probably the main ones. And then Baron ideas. Okay, it's a little hard to work on, but I think you should just try to coordinate with your team in the sense that do pressure at the same time they're pressuring, right?
yeah. That's like macro play, really important
Yeah, macro
in general.
plays. So it's like kind of important, but let's say if you're playing, let's say a simple rule: playing Draven, stick with the main body and don't split push. If you're playing
Yeah,
Vayne, you do split push. So
yeah.
that's like a simple rule.
Do you
So
think I'll get higher rank by playing? I'll improve myself like by being better in lane, or you think my lane is faint? Yeah, I'd say we watch a dumb video about laning phase. That was not clean laning phase. I think the other VODs I updated was clean laning phase, but this was horrible laning phase, so I know it.
yeah, I
But do you
think
think
laning
you get
phase
better
is.
by playing better in late game? Like not late game, but team fight in general, and like fighting for dragon, fighting for barons,
Yeah, what do
or
you
you
think?
get better.
What was your biggest impact? Like, what was the
I
worst
feel like a
mistakes?
challenger player doing no mistakes in lane, and this is
Well,
a
like
big
for
gap.
you, right?
Yeah,
Well, we're not like ready to fight on that level yet, right? So we always take what's blocking us right now. You know what I mean?
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I should improve
So
on one thing at the time, and just
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get
If you think if you're losing games off the laning phase, totally work on laning phase, right?
yeah.
I don't think that's really the case for you right now.
Nah. I feel like
It's
I'm winning lane. I lose the game because I flash it with truth.
yeah. You're just trying to kill people and then you die somehow. It's like, oh, that's
GG.
that's probably not good, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
fair enough.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Also, two other questions. One is really
Okay.
simple. Are you gonna upload this VOD? I'd
I'll upload
I'd
it and
really
send you the
appreciate.
link. So.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. And other thing is, um, I've asked Porn Star Citizen. You know who's that player?
Oh yeah, the US guy.
Yeah, the rank one Draven world, not world. I'd say you because Korean are like way higher than like there's next level. But it say I asked him when do you freeze and when do you push, even if I have an idea of it, and he says you can perma push with Draven. It doesn't matter. Why did he say that?
Because
Because I watch
if
his.
you get ganked,
He's
he's
always
saying you can turn around and kill them, right?
yeah. Because he's always pushing, and I'm like, dude, when I always push, I get Jarvan, E flash, Q, and boom, I'm dead.
Right. It's very much you have to calculate can you fight off the jungler, right? So remember that Udyr game where you hit the
Yeah,
Sivir? That was like the wrong move, right? You want to kill the Udyr.
yeah,
So it's maybe physically possible to push and win, but if you don't have the right idea, then it doesn't make sense,
yeah. I
right?
know, like you push for a CS lead. You always push for a CS lead. Other than that, why would you push? And get third plating.
Hmm.
But that's kind of awkward when you push like just a bit and you get insta punish for it. It's like, yeah, It
make sure
happens.
you know what to do when the enemy jungle is coming. You should be fine, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, you want to see? I mean, you want to see an example? I mean, I have a spicy example.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, it is in here. Let me see. Check it out. Check out this one. Can you hear the sound?
No.
Okay, fine. Whatever. We'll mute.
No,
Actually, I'll keep it on for
it's
stream.
fine.
So I was saying Elise is bot, right?
Yeah.
So what's the plan here?
Your jungle is in base
Straight
though.
bot.
That's like
That's her
the
comeback. That's her comeback.
alert that you know you cannot be really pushed. You know your jungler is not gonna be able to now. Yeah, that was obvious. Yeah, that was obvious. We saw Thresh like going forwards. That was obvious. The jungle was right there.
So what's the plan here for me? What was I
you
thinking?
have 2 wave plus a cannon, so you need to just not get crown control and just hit your closest target and kite back.
Well, should we hit closest target?
I don't see their jungler. All the screen is like what's their jungler? Oh, it's an Elise. Okay, Elise.
Yeah, right here, right here.
Yeah. You can focus Elise, but she's gonna E. You know, so I don't know what to do. Even unless Caitlyn is committing. I don't know, like, I'll hit trash on that and just take the movement speed and just go back now. You're level 5 to level 4, meh.
Remember, so let's say, here's a simple rule. If you can't win this, you leave.
Yeah.
Right? If you can win this, if there's a way to win this, it's by aiming the most important people, right? So at least first, right? And then Caitlyn. So that's kind of the idea. So check it out, right? Right. The first thing I did was what? I was aim Elise the whole time, right? Aim their jungler. And then what happens after she eats? I'm still hitting her, right? You want to focus fire the most important target, which is the jungler. Oh shit. Oh, and then she leaves. This is this is the same idea. We kite it out, right? So here you hit Caitlyn.
Flash on that, you kill her with the fourth shot.
Remember, we take it slow, right?
Yeah.
What if they had heal? I couldn't keep track. Did they have heal? I don't know.
That's true.
I would take it slow, right?
Yeah, I would have died on that. I would have died. Yeah.
We just okay, we can leave, and then we still have flash, right?
Yeah,
okay. They just all die, so and then we just ulti. I was trolling here.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm just trolling. My Talon got it eventually, right? But that's like the idea.
The other day I saw on your stream the Jhin ult bug. You know you.
Oh my god! In the terrain. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so dumb.
Yeah, maybe it was that, but I like the way, like, I don't pretend myself to be better Jhin player, but it's just like I feel like you take too much time to insta ult, you know, so you don't make them panic. You don't make them panic. Once you insta ult with Jhin, you like watch a replay. You use the odd of your spell before using it. So that little second that you take, it's not pressuring enough. Yeah.
Oh, I think this is fine. I need to make sure I don't miss. So
yeah, that's.
I like the line. I don't know. I think it's a preference thing. A lot of people say one thing. I think a lot of people like Smartcast, but I'm not a fan for Jhin ulti, to be honest. So yeah.
Do you think Jhin is really good champion right now? Like.
He's pretty good. He's not bad.
I main Draven. I play Caitlyn when I can because of your VODs. I saw how Caitlyn is. I learned all that combos, you know. Yesterday I was smurfing in silver with my Caitlyn.
Oh my God.
They were like, the fuck, this guy's scripting because like
they're
he flash W at the same time, like they're completely fucking so
people say I'm fucking scripting too. It's so funny. They've never seen it before. But yeah, it's pretty spicy. I would say Jhin is really like Draven in a sense. It's like Draven that can't all in, you know, a trading Draven, if that makes any sense. So yeah, you can try Jhin. He's not bad at all. He got buffed, so
yeah. But honestly, how you deal with the Jinx matchup? Like that's my last question. The Jinx, everyone. I have a lot of issues. Like Jinx is like because she has her auto attack AOE, so easy for her to push when I back. And you don't win long trade and short trade because she poke you with Q. So I'm like, yeah.
It's like any other matchup, right? How do we win this lane? What do you look at first?
The matchup like between supports.
Yeah, between supports. You see this? Oh, trade versus trade. Aim the Nami, and then level 6 we one shot with trap on Jinx. Right? That's easy. That's literally what I'll go for the whole time. And then, oh, you want to push? Yeah, you know, Jinx is good at pushing because she has rockets, right? But you just
Yeah.
try and push as hard as back possible. So, kind of like a simple game plan right there, right?
Yeah.
Does that kind of help? Is it very much base it off your support, and then you can say, okay, how do I fit my champion in there? So, you know, trap off Sona ulti. Is there any other synergy? Not really. So
Yeah, that's like the matchup, but the support matchup. I see a lot of Nami and Sona right now. So it's always like Sona vs Normie. Like I
it's kind of
see.
weird, huh?
Yeah, it's like always that. There's Trash either as well. That Trash is like the other, like the only good like cheese support you can play. But I feel like Trash is not that cheese. You know, there's a lot of defensive stuff on him. Especially in Irie though, that your support not trying to flash hook and miss the hook and
Oh
boom,
my god, yeah.
yeah, you lose line of that. Cool, but whatever.
Yeah, I guess any last questions, I guess?
Um, is it correct to say the most important thing was the map awareness?
No, I mean, I think that's really good to work on. I think that you have a bigger problem than map awareness though, right? I think
Like,
you only lost to map awareness like twice, right?
yeah,
But the other time, but you know, inside all of these things, including the map awareness problems, you wanted to hit them or you wanted to kill them, and that was the trigger.
yeah.
So I think that's
Alright.
it's important to notice what is making you do it and put whatever habit you think is good in there, but you want to put in something different, right?
Yeah, changing bad habits. That's really about
exactly.
it. Like,
Remember,
you don't need to 1v9 every game. Irie low, they just play like smooth. They play like,
yeah,
you know, they're doing their thing.
I was like, we're just doing what we think is good, you know, no problem.
Yeah.
Very calm. You watch Dopa. I watched a game of Dopa with Kaisi. Yeah, like 14-0. I was like, how do you get 14-0? You just play calm. It's like, oh, Q auto attack dead. Oh, okay, I'll take this guy. He dead. And then it's like, oh, can't do anything. Just farming, right?
But I feel like when you watch Dopa game, you feel like the game is so easy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he's such a god. Like 0 mistakes, and they just die, and it's like, wait, why? I feel like I can do that, but you can't.
This guy is the best solo queue player in the world. Honestly, like this,
it's crazy.
Like I don't know for 5vs5, but solo queue is the best player in the world.
He's too good.
Like, all right, give me a month and a half. We're gonna have another discussion, another coaching.
Sounds good.
And yeah, I'm gonna try to improve on that, and we're gonna talk about it. So yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome. No problem. And if you do have questions, definitely let me know, and/or clips you want to show me. So I'm curious to see how your team fighting goes. Like if you give up a kill, but to win the fight, that would be really good, right? If we can see you do that, that's
it's always about that. You don't need to commit. You let the enemy commit at you, and like you see that 9-3 Draven game on my. Watch that game. I ain't done shit. I just waiting in the back, I want to fight with a triple kill. We end the game of that.
Yeah, I mean, like this Hecarim's gonna int, right? Eventually, he's what is this? Any kind of diamond Hecarim is gonna run it down. Oh, 8 deaths, right? So, yeah, very interesting, huh? Easy. Yeah. Let me know how these games are going. Good luck, and I think you can do really well. So.
All right. Thank you very much. Keep the stream up. You're honestly the best educational player I've seen so far. Like skill cap and pro guides, it looks fucking bullshit compared to bot lane things you can teach me. You know?
Well, I mean, I think they have a lot of relevant ideas. I think it's kind like, of the way it's presented / how can you learn from it. I think is the important part.
Yeah, right? Yes. You see it clearly. You put ideas and concept, so it's really easy to take these concept and copy the idea behind it. After.
Yeah. I think it seems. I think one of the big differences is that I literally did this to get the challenger, right? So you know, it like works, right? There's like some kind of I don't know. I'm not like a genius or anything. I'm just like a normal dude who played League when I was in middle school. So I just
challenger. I talk with them. Shit. You ask them what you do better than me, they can't reply. You're like, then it's about ideas behind things, you know? You can put words on it. That's like...
Right, you know, no, trust me, I used to be like them. I had no idea why I was doing the things I was doing, right? I had
you
to,
ask them how to get better, they respond, get good.
Yeah.
Get good.
Play more.
Yeah, it's all about that. It's funny when they say that, but... Alright, well... See you in a month, I guess.
All right, dude. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good
Have
luck
a
in
good
your
one.
games. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, man.
Bye.
Bye bye.